Guys, it's your boy YKTV right here, aka RD Entertainment, whatever you want to call me. And today, we back with another video. Now, a lot of people have been telling me to do this video, mainly because free agency this year has been crazy, really crazy. A lot of big names going to a lot of buns teams and shit like that. But they wanted me to you know, want to know my thoughts on Seattle's free agency, how I think it went, and the players, like how do I grade them and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give my thoughts on all the free agency players we had, maybe the people we should have picked up, and then I'm gonna grade them. So last year we made a couple of big additions to the team. We added Jadeveon Clowney and Quandre Diggs to the defense. That should have beat the defense up a little bit, but it didn't. We ended the season last year with 27 sacks. 27 sacks, and that is terrible. Um, Jadavion, who I thought was going to make a big difference. Don't get me wrong, he did. He did make a big difference. Two touchdowns, two touchdowns on defense. A fumble recovery for a touchdown, a pick six for a touchdown, and a forced fumble. But he only had 3.5 sacks though. And don't get me wrong, the QB pressures were incredible, but like you can literally pressure any QB and he'll still throw a dot for a touchdown or for like 30, 40 yards. But if you get sacks, that's a game changer. Sacks is a very big game changer. That's just how it is. And he only had 3.5 of those, and that wasn't really anything spectacular from a pass rusher like Jadavion. And my friend had told me that he didn't get that many sacks because we played him in zone most of the year. Which all the games that I watched, he was rushing the pass almost every time. But yeah, he didn't do that good this season. I mean, like I said, the two touchdowns, the forced fumble, all that QB pressures, that's great. But he's a pass rusher, so he needs sacks. The QB hurries was there. The QB hurries was there, but he just needed sacks, and he didn't get a lot of those. And so we made it to the playoffs. You know, we had a lot of big names that went down for us at the beginning of the season and towards the end of the season, going into the playoffs. For instance, we lost our lineman Justin Britt. We lost Will Disley. We lost Chris Carson, Rashad Penny, C.J. Prosauce. We lost a lot of big key players, and I feel like that if we had those key players on our team, oh, and Michael Kendricks, can't forget about Michael Kendricks. I feel like if we would have had those key players on the field during the Packers playoff game, we probably would have won, made it even farther. Not saying that we would have made the Super Bowl, but I mean, anything's possible. But we sure would have put up a way better fight than the damn Packers for the 49ers. I'll tell you that right now. But this year's free agency, we made a lot of big moves. Like for instance, we brought back Bruce Irvin, LOB, boy, LOB reunion, LOB reunion. I ain't gonna lie, I had to do a little research on Bruce Irvin, see how his career was going after he left us. He was actually doing pretty good. He had 8.5 sacks for Carolina last season, and that's not bad at all. Um, as y'all are well aware, Bruce Irvin was part of LOB back in the 2013 to 2015 run that we had. He was teamed up with a bunch of other dominant pass rushers like Cliff Averill and Michael Bennett. And it was he played linebacker. He played outside linebacker. I'm pretty sure. I don't think he played outside linebacker. And he was pretty dominant then. And to have him back, people are saying he's old. He's only 33, I think, 33 or 34. But I mean, like, if he can rack up another 8.5 sacks or more, I'm happy. I'm happy. That's the first move we made. I'll grade him in a little bit. I actually like that move. That's a move that I actually like. The first one that we made in free agency was Greg Olson. Now, same thing. Greg Olson's 33, 34. People saying he old, but you got to think about it. We got Will Disley and Jacob Hollister. They're both young. And I feel like Seattle, with them picking him up, he could be like our little, red zone threat, or like, like our little red zone threat, like inside the 10, inside the 5, that type of player. But like, if you want to like get us down the field, Will Disley or Jacob Hollister. But I mean, if you want to start Greg Olsen, you can. I mean, he's a three-time 1,000-yard receiver. Made it to the Pro Bowl 3 times. So I mean, like that wouldn't be a bad move. to put him like as your primary tight end. But if it were me, I would make him like our inside the 10. Our red zone type of receiver because he can go up and get those. Um, that's actually a pretty decent move too, Greg Olson. Now the biggest one that I think we made was getting that beefing up the secondary, getting there a little, giving it one step forward. Quentin Dunbar from the Redskins, and that was an absolute steal. 5th round pick for Quentin Dunbar. Quentin Dunbar, when he played with the Redskins, he had 4 interceptions last season, which is good. That is good for a cornerback. He had a bunch of pass breakups. He was a good cornerback for the Redskins. I don't know why they would trade him off like that, but that boosted up the secondary a lot. I'm feeling confident about the secondary this year because that's what we needed. When we played the Packers, like I said, Trey Flowers was getting completely toasted by Devontae Adams, and we can't have that. So I feel like that Quentin Dunbar trade really got our secondary like beefed up. I ain't gonna lie, I saw Chris Harris on the free agency. I wanted to get him. Now I know he's old, I know, but it's just that veteran like mentality. He can get Shaquille Griffin up to the next level. He can get Trey Flowers potentially up to the next level. That just having that veteran on the secondary, just to coach and teach the younger secondary players. I would have liked Chris Harris on the Seahawks. That would have been pretty good. But as everybody knows, he went to the Chargers, and they defense is gonna be so fucking good next year, bro. Joey Bosa, Derwin James, Chris Harris, Melvin Ingram. I think they picked somebody else up too. But that defense is gonna be scary. Quentin Dunbar. I ain't gonna grade it yet, but that is a great pickup. I'm gonna go to the grading process when I get done. Talking about all the free agency moves that we could have made and the people we picked up and stuff. Another free agency move we made a lot of linemen. I ain't really finna go over the linemen. I mean, one of them is Brandon Shell. I mean, he's decent. We needed an O-line boost anyway. Uh, but another one that we made was Philip Dorsett from the Patriots, and honestly, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, to be honest, our offense is already stacked. You got to think about it. We got powerhouse offense. We got Russell Wilson. We got Chris Carson, and I think I don't know if Marshawn Lynch playing next year, but I don't know. But if we don't got Marshawn, we got Rashad Penny. We also got Greg Olson, Jacob Hollister, Will Disley. We got Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, and I'm seeing a lot of stuff floating around on Instagram that Josh Gordon may come back to the Seahawks. I don't know about that, but that would be lit if he does. But our offense is already stacked as it is. Like, I don't think we needed Philip Dorsett. I don't think he was necessary. Let me just say that. But I mean, it don't hurt to add a little bit more speed on the team. We are already fast as it is. You got DK, we got Tyler. Like, our receivers are already fast. So just adding that other fast receiver, that can go a long way, to be honest. But like I said, Philip Dorsett is a good addition, like for speed. But like as far as just playing offense, I don't think that we really needed him like that. But I mean, we'll see what he does this season. I haven't really heard a lot about Philip Dorsett past couple of seasons, but hopefully he turns up this season. Uh, but I'm pretty sure that's all the free agency moves that we made. Bruce Irvin, Greg Olsen, Philip Dorsett, and Quentin Dunbar, plus Brandon Shell, the O tackle, and all the other O linemen. I do want to speak on Jadavion. So Jadavion, he wants. I was looking back like a while ago when we lost that Packers game. They were talking about Jadavion. He was on that 1 year deal. He might go to another team and all this stuff. And he was like, he wants to play for a team that can contend for a championship. But he's talking about going to New York. They not finna contend for no championship, bro. No championship. The money there. But if you want to win, shit, that's not the place to go. But he wants $20 million. $20 million for 3.5 sacks. Just think about that. $20 million for 3.5 sacks. Hell no. Hell no. Like, we put 18 mil on the table for him, and he didn't even accept that. I wouldn't even pay his ass that. That is too much for somebody that didn't perform to their full capability last season. Jadavion did not play to his full capability last season. I'm gonna be honest. I know he was hurt. But towards the beginning of the season, he wasn't hurt, and he didn't do that much. To be honest, like I said, the 2 touchdowns, that's great. Forced fumble, that's great. But 3.5 sacks, bro. We need sacks, bro. Sacks is a game changer. QB pressures, it's alright, but that ain't no game changer, bro. You can still get dotted up even if you have a hand in the QB face. But 20 million is not. That is no. 20 million for Jadavion. Nah, I don't. That's too much. Too much. I mean, hopefully, if we do sign him back, he have a breakout season where he go off for like 15 sacks because the most sacks that he's had was 9.5 with the Texans. So hopefully he makes his breakout year with us if we sign him back. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's all the moves that we made in free agency. I'm gonna go ahead and grade them for y'all. So the first one, I'm gonna start off like the order that I did. I think I did Bruce Irvin first. Bruce Irvin, I'm gonna give that a solid A minus. That is a big addition to the pass rush, to the not offense, defense. Uh, him coming back to his old team potentially could go back to a Super Bowl. I ain't gonna reach on that though because there's a lot of teams that made a lot of big moves this season. But yeah, I'm gonna give that an A minus for Bruce Irvin. 8.5 sacks. Hopefully he can get that or above that next season for us. That would be lit. Greg Olsen. I'm gonna give Greg Olsen I'm gonna give him an A minus too. Like I said, good veteran tight end, red zone threat, but really wasn't needed because we had Will Dissly and Jacob Hollister. But I mean that addition is pretty pretty. It's okay. I'm gonna give it an A minus, like I said, because we didn't really need him, but you know can't argue with a three-time 1,000-yard receiver and a 3-time Pro Bowler. So I'm gonna give Greg Olsen an A minus. Quentin Dunbar, that's a fucking A plus. God damn, that's an A plus. We needed that. We needed that. That is a whole A plus. Whole A plus. Like I said, 4 interceptions last season. Can't argue with that, bro. We needed that. Like I said, he can help out Shaquille Griffin, Trey Flowers, Bradley McDougall, Quandre Diggs, all of them. We needed that. That was a big boost to the secondary. Who else? Philip Dorsett. I'm gonna get that a B. A B, just a straight B, because like I said, offense ain't really our problem. It's our defense that was the problem. Offense is straight, to be honest. Philip Dorsett wasn't really needed, but I mean, hey, like I said, can't argue with speed. We're gonna see what he do next season. I'm gonna get that a B though. I'm gonna get that a B. As far as Jadavion's situation, if he signs back and we sign him for way more than I want us to, that's a fucking no. No. If we let go of him, we free up a lot more cap space and we could get like another pass rusher that's good, if not better than Jadeveon. Jadeveon is just a big name. That's why he wants that money. He's a big name. First pick in the first round. He knows a lot of people gonna want him. He's just a big name. We could literally get like some. Look at Shaquille Barrett. Shaquille Barrett had 20 sacks last season. Did y'all hear about him? Did y'all hear about Shaquille Barrett before last season? Exactly. Shaquille Barrett had 20 sacks last season. He wasn't a big name, but he went off for 20 sacks. But yeah, man, that's my thoughts on free agency. Uh, like I said, we made some big moves. Free agency is not over. Hopefully, we can make some more big moves. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's my thoughts, grades. Hope y'all guys agree with me. Like I said, this is what y'all wanted, so I went ahead and uploaded. And I am out. Peace.